Disclaimer, Fair Use Act, education purpose use only. All rights and image and music clip belong to their prospective owner, and we do not claim ownership. Shout out to everybody in the chat with their thumbs jack. Shout out to my new subscribers that's tuning in. Shout out to my mods holding it down in the chat. And shout out to the ops that's clicking in without hitting that like button. I appreciate the views. All right. Everybody ready for some slice game? I mean body blows. Like King Rob said, body blow, body blows. Y'all remember when King Rob threatened Miss Teresa and was like, I'ma do you, you know what I'm saying, and living over, don't run for me and all that old stuff. Everybody tune in right now. Let's get those likes up right now. Cause you wanna know how I'm finna spill this tea? With receipts. Only with receipts. And this is where I'm finna start off at. Right here. Wait a minute. It's gotta be right here, right here, right here, right here. Y'all see at 12 something? I'ma read this paragraph. 12 something, I proceed to go to the room, investigate a complaint. Keep this in mind. This finna be a complaint at 12 something. Not at 12 o'clock, but at 12 something. Round 12 something. He proceeded to go to the room, investigate a complaint. Where he get the complaint from? Let's stop it right there. Didn't I tell y'all in TY Live video, look, they even calling on the phone. In TY Live, you got 2 encounters in TY Live, right? The manager at the door, can you agree with that? We heard that first encounter in TY Live video. Who's all in here? Can I play the audio? Refreshing people's memory, right? Cause this finna go right at 12 some. We just trying to confirm, is TY Live going to confirm what's going on at 12 some? Cause at first K telling us, look Tregang, I'm gonna send you this. At 12 some, I was upstairs in the room. So if they want us to say, believe TY Live was at 12 some, let's stick to it. At 12 some. When TY said the manager at the door, when Kenneka said the manager at the door, TY said, that ain't the fucking man. Oh yeah, that is the man. Give me my car key, my weed. You know what I'm talking about? Check this out. If we agree with 12 some, right? We gotta go with this then. So that means when you go back to the footage, right? 2 hours off this footage. This at 12:26. 12:26. That means when Bree left, Kenneka shortly left right behind her. Or instantly right behind her. Guess what? The family was stating. Who was all in that hallway, Monifa? Man, y'all, they had us thinking it's gonna be dudes that don't supposed to be there in the hallway. And Monifa need to tell them their name. But the whole time, the people that's accusing Monifa to tell us who the dudes in the hallway is actually family members. It's actually family members, right? So, to make a long story short, the family member was on her because Monifa was seen on video toting her out. Dude, well, we see her on the lower level carrying her. That timestamp say 3 something. So when you go back to Bree at 12:26 and you see she leaving with the keys, Cece, the one that gave her the drink. Let me go to TY Live video. Hold on. Matter of fact, I don't even need to do all that. I don't even need to do all that because I explained it in my last live, right? So watch this. This is the kicker. This is the kicker. I'm finna bust YouTuber Mike Larry to the white meat. Y'all want me to bust his head to the white meat? Like the video. Like the video. Cause I don't care if you a YouTuber, you still involved in the murder case. You see what I'm saying? You still involved in the murder case and I ain't gonna say no more. And this finna be other YouTubers too. And then this finna be YouTubers that ain't got no following. So why would Tregang look, I'm finna put you in it too. And be like, well, why Tregang going to get this person and you know? Well, guess what? I know. How many people in here right now, gang? Hold on, y'all. Cause we finna get to it. I'm finna bust his head to the white meat. I'm finna bust his head to the white meat. Check this out. 12:26. Bree leave with the keys. CC and TY live giving her the drink standing next to Monifa and them and Shamaya now. You know when girl, what is this? She gave it back to her. You try to give it back to her and Kenneka dropped it on the ground. Monifa picked it up. Right? That's why TY recorded it. That's why you don't see Bree in TY live video or Mike. You see what I'm saying? Or Man. Mike, Man, Bree missing. Why they give her the drink? Got me? So when you listen at French K letter, he said this. 12 some. I investigate the complaint. So we're gonna be complaining at 12 some. He said there's cameras on every floor, right? They was intentionally turned off at this time. So if they were intentionally turned off at this time, that means go back to TY live video when the manager came up there, say don't call the cops and all this and who all in here. That's why the camera would be turned off. Right or wrong? Right or wrong, gang? Hold on. Watch this. That means Franz K gonna be up there too with management. So he wasn't showing up by himself. He was showing up with his co-workers, management, his boss. Keep that in mind. This going on at 12 song. Cause after TY live video, when they gave her the drink and all of this and it cuts off, this when hold on, let me keep reading French K. He said, yeah, they was standing outside the room smoking weed. Who would be outside smoking weed? You got your suspect. You got red hooded, black hooded. It's gonna be how many? He said when he saw 3 guys, one with red hooded standing outside the room and drinking, and I told them about the noise complaint. Keep this in mind when the family members in the beginning told her, Monifa, tell us the truth when they were pointing fingers at Monifa. Tell us the truth. Who was all in that highway, you know what I'm talking about, and making everybody, you know what I'm saying, like, yeah, tell us, Monifa, because we seen the Snapchat video, them dudes showing up and talking about they gonna pay y'all $200 to take out the room. Man, y'all dead right. But the whole time, this family members. And then you got man, you know, shooting dice all in front of the, you know what I'm saying, the door, and the police got this in the paperwork. So look, watch this. He said he went in the room. Hold on, smoked the bud. When Irene, you know what I'm saying, make a long story short, the girl with the orange hair stuck her head at the door. And then we don't see none of this in the video. Not in TY live video. Right? We don't see none of this. But Irene would stick her head out the door and ask what's the problem. Now this with management. That everybody don't want her to identify who the manager came to the door. When you go back to Miss Teresa, you don't think if you ask this question to Miss Teresa, you went to court, right? You got affidavits and everything, so you're gonna know what the public don't know. You're gonna know the whole play when it comes to who the manager came to the door and who was all with him. She ain't gonna tell you that, cause this at 12 something. Cause check this out. You gotta protect Bree at this point. You gotta protect Bree cause guess what? Bree gonna have the keys. That's gonna link back to Miss Teresa, right? So whenever, you know what I'm saying, check this out. When Bree got the keys, they're gonna link back to Miss Teresa. Starting off with 12 something. Boom, boom, boom. She leave with the keys. Hold on, y'all. So look, check this out. This is where we finna bust them up at. Right here. So when Bree leave with the keys after they drug Kenneka in their room and man them leave, you get this video. Cause you know what this video finna fill in? The gaps when Bree left with Miss Teresa car keys, and look what would be happening to Kenneka when Bree soon lose with the keys. Hello. So watch this. These people were so scared. They ain't even thinking about what the footage gonna show. But keep this in mind, right? Keep this in mind. This was on September the 30th. If you're looking at the bottom of the screen, before the footage. Before the footage came out. Everything what he about to say, mysteriously, the footage came out a day after the funeral. Uh-oh. See what I'm saying? So basically what I'm saying, when Bree leave, y'all remember that video of Kenneka? Why y'all doing me like that? They talking about sticking the broom up the what? Remember that? Thumb me up, you remember that? Cause this got to be going on at 12 something. Soon when Bree leave, look. Mike Larry was a nobody. Why would Louis Chamberlain meet up with Mike Larry and talk about they got videos and want to show how Kenneka was dead? Who killed her? Right? Now when you think about September the 30th, think about September the 30th, right? It's no video of Kenneka. The funeral didn't even happen yet. It's finna be the next day, right? Watch this. So when Bree left at 12 something, Prince K said this. Yeah, I bumped in. These gonna be the people outside the room. Red hooded. It was 3 guys. 2 in black hoodies. You got 2 black hoodies and 1 red hoodie. We know who gonna be in the 2 black hoodies. Mike, Man. Now when they come to the red hoodies, you got to identify who had the red hoodie on, because a lot of niggas had red hoodie on. But if you look at it like who I think had the red hoodie on, Kenneka brother. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So when all this was going on at 12 song, she had all her clothes on in the room, and the room looked normal. This when Bree gonna leave. Already left while French K already went to the room. Cause check this out. He said he took bed sheets, all of this, and he returned to the he didn't even write an incident report, right? Watch this. This is where this finna come in at. Got him at 12 something. So when they gave you the narrative, this will be going on in the room before she came out and seen visible in the hallway. Remind y'all what the court paper said when they brought her out the room. The girl was messed up, bruh. She need medical attention and she was in danger. That's what the court paper said. So you got grown ass men. You know what I'm looking at it? He got something to hide. He got the video and told everybody somebody sent me this video. Who would send you the video? There's a video that you got trying to extort everybody to be quiet. Cause look what this video finna explain. Miss Teresa involvement. Cause she left with the keys, right? And keep this in mind. Miss Teresa gonna know this. Listen to this shit.
Go ahead, I'm alive and send me the invite.
Right now?
I'm live right now. Where you at?
Grown men fucking with teenage girls and they got to get out of this. You see what I'm saying? And they gonna have video for what they made those girls did. You see what I'm saying? Keep a game.
Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. How y'all doing?
Keep the game.
What's up, Marcus? Checking in. Give me a second, y'all. Give me a second.
Starting off from 12 o'clock, 12:26, Bree leave with the keys. They cutting the cameras off round about this time. You got Friends K with the sheets. Do this. Let me stop it. Do this match at 12 something game. That's the only time when you're going to see him with the sheets. Right? And that's when we're going to see him with the sheets. He admitted to it. They gave us a timestamp. So that means when he said he saw Kenneka on the bed sleep, Irene said, she fell and hit her head on the lamp and fell asleep. King Rob said the reason why she would boom, boom, boom fall in the lamps because they put eye drops in her drink. That go back to TY live video. Girl, what is this? So this is a receipt. Thumb me up. I knows a girl on the bed sleep. This go back to 12 something, right, gang? And he say they had sheets and blankets. So what would be going on in the room? Everything what he said. Pie y'all. Can we bust these suckers' head to the white meat? If you get what I'm saying, thumb me up right now. It's over with. It's over with. It's over with. Listen to this, y'all. Watch this.
Where you at, Mike? Give me a second, y'all. I'm waiting on somebody.
Man, I got him.
I'm waiting on somebody.
Man, I got him, bro. I just need to present this shit.
PTA.
I gotta present it in a way that they can see it, bro. Cause this gonna be at 12 something. He gonna be talking. Bree gonna leave with
What's up,
the
y'all?
key with
Gotta get
CC.
some.
He got something to
Get this shit out
hide.
there.
Cause he gonna go link
I'm
back
waiting on
to
somebody to
him.
come in.
All these motherfuckers is the same age as Mr. Reese. So these niggas that's been fucking with they mamas. And when they fucking with their mama, they got access to the kids. That's how they could. That's just like a nigga just like, yeah, I'm fucking with the mama.
Wow.
And you know, let me she got some teenage daughters. Because the mama down with this shit. You know, and you could boom. You got some hot ass daughters too. Bam, let me that's some mama. I just need to get them folks to see that shit, bro. That where it gonna start off at right here. Cause look, cause you gonna
Bro,
have
where
the
you at?
family members coming in, bro. You got Little Noah with all these family members. These supposed to be the people
Can't
and
even see
friends
you, bro.
on the
Where you at?
move. This at 12. They already cut the cameras off. Round the back. Man,
Yeah, I don't
wait a
see you.
minute. I'm gonna smoke cigarette. I'm gonna tell these folks, bro. Hold on. I gotta
Just
tell
go
these
to.
folks, bro.
Alright, boom, alright. Cause I don't wanna look crazy.
Smoke
No,
cigarette.
no. I need you to go into the group.
Peace.
I need you to go into my live feed. I'm gonna pull you up. I need to talk to you.
Right. What's good, family?
You're not in there.
I'm not in there?
Hold on. I need you to go into the live feed. You see that? I need you to go into the group I put you in.
Damn. Still my hot.
You know I need an extra fucking push.
Go into the.
I'm click on your live stream, right? Click on it.
Click on it, bro.
I gotta put my Bluetooth on too.
For real, Rico. They might do this one after this.
Blood clot.
You in there? They might do this one after this, Rico.
I'm clicking. I'm on your live. I'm clicking right on.
If you're on a live, it's like a little camera. It's a camera down below. I see you. I think I see you. There should be a little camera at the bottom.
Alright, I'm waiting for this shit to load up right now. They probably laughing at my ass. I really need an extra push right now.
Hold on, let me see.
I don't see no camera.
Yeah. It should be a small button at the bottom. Hey Rico, I asked you to do something today. What happened, man?
What the fuck is going on here?
Rico, what happened? I asked you to do something for me today. I need to know what happened.
Yo, that nigga, yo, Chanel, fuck you, alright? I hope you can hear me. Yeah, Mike needs that extra. I never did this before.
It's gonna be at the. Hey, look, bro. At the bottom,
What?
right. At the bottom, right here. At the bottom, right here. You should see a little small camera-looking button.
I'm gonna have to do it on my phone then, cause I can't. I'm gonna do it on my phone.
All right.
And tell them in the group, kiss my ass.
But you can tell them that.
All right, I sure will. And
It's a lot of hate in here, bro.
yeah, I see.
It comes with the territory. It comes with the territory.
Okay.
Rico, where you at?
All right. Now hit the okay. Request to join. Send a request. All right. All right, people.
Let me get you in here. Let me get you in here, bro. Just trying to let you in. Let's say inviting. You accept the invite?
Let me in.
It's saying inviting.
Yeah, I'm gonna accept it right now. Let me put myself on mute.
And then come back in. Let me try it again. What's the name? Mike what? What is it? How you on there? PA? Where you at? PA what? I need you to send me an invite again. No, this ain't no Zach TV.
Yeah, I'm gonna see the, should we get off the phone and I just get start up?
Should you start over? Or you cool right here? Or you cool where you at on this phone? But you might die on this phone. I need this phone.
I'm good.
You in there. I see you in there. You in there. No, you're not in there. I think you in there, but I don't think you send me a like. Can you hear me through the screen? All right. I'm gonna keep you right here, bro. Hey, y'all, what's going on, man? I want to come in. I want to come on here.
I can hear you.
Okay.
Loud and clear. I mean, I don't know if you're talking to me.
No, I'm talking on this screen. You good though? You good? I want to come on here, man. I want to come on here and tell y'all, bro. Rico, I tried to reach out to you, man. And hold on.
Yo,
What up, bro?
that's it.
How you feel?
What's good, family?
I'm all right.
I'm good.
How's everybody in the room?
They good, man. You know, they just want.
I just want y'all to just peep game. This is the reason why it taking them so long to tell what's about to happen, what video that he got. Because keep this in mind. This the reason why they gonna be nervous, bro. I show y'all the dates and the time. Mike Larry is a YouTuber that was a nobody. He gained his followers off the Kenneka Jenkins alone. This what gave him his following because of this video. Everybody want to know what's on the video Louis Chamberlain got. Is that suspicious? Because it's finna go back to 12 something. So look, if everything what he about to say was on the video, and it's finna link back to the keys and Miss Teresa, before I play the video, watch this.
Want to stay in tune just like everybody else. They just want to stay in
That's
tune.
a fact. That's a fact.
But I came in here because, you know, I reached out to somebody today, man. I wanted them to reach out to Mama. You know, I got somebody sent some real stuff to my sent some real stuff to me today, man. Step by step, that what happened at that hotel.
Step by step,
man. And, you know,
because that was the video from the
I
show.
believe it to be true. From everything that I've heard, I believe it to be true. I've been working my ass off to figure it out, but I really want to talk to Mama. I'm trying to get Mama some time to reach out to me. I'm asking you, where you at, Rico? Can you reach out to Mama?
That's why they want to reach out.
Need to know what's going on, bro.
She need to know what's going on. So they finna tell you, reach out to Mama P. Rico, because she needs to know what's going on, and finna accuse the Mama of being on the video. On the video at this time.
Going on, and I'm gonna tell y'all right now. That organ stuff right there, where y'all keep talking about that organ shit, throw that out the window. And her friend, your friend, you need to go ahead and, man, you need to go on and open your mouth, man. You know what time it is. You know who I'm talking about. But I'm trying to I wanna break this to Mama first, man. Rico, Rico, if you there, can you reach out to Mama? Let me call Rico.
Keep this in mind. They ain't had the funeral yet. This on September the 30th. Before the footage came out.
You trying to give the mother?
Let me see. I don't want to put any pressure on. Let me see, because this guy I'm calling now can reach out right out to her. I just seen him on the live, and he. Hello? Bro, I need you. Bro, what happened? I asked you to call today. What happened?
This thing is freezing up.
Keep this in mind. Straight drop. King Rob them. At this time, look what Straight Drop was telling everybody about the ice machine killer. Think about what King Rob was saying. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And think about the Irene live video and the TY live video. Do this all make sense now? Because Bree gonna be leave before the party even gets started, right? And she said, Bree, look, she said the party got started at one song, right? I mean, really, matter of fact, let me just play the video.
Freezing up. Yep, this shit freezing up. Takes this shit out.
What she say? She don't want to hear it? All right, then. I'm finna just give it to them, then. I'm trying to get to her first.
This thing is moving slow as fuck.
All right, bro.
What's this out?
I tried to reach out to Mama, man, and Mama don't want to hear it, man. But
Right.
for Mike, she don't want to
See
hear it.
that?
But I don't know what it is, man. I don't know why Mama done changed. I don't know what it is, man.
That's why, because when the mama switched up, that's why they want to air her out what's all on the video. Can we thumb the video up now? Because if you look at it like this here, man, look, Mr. Teresa, you switch up on us. I thought we was all together. I don't want to do this. You see what I'm saying? This our last option. You see what I'm saying? Cause remind y'all, cause keep this in mind. This October the 30th, Miss Teresa keeping the protest on. I mean, she at the Crown Plaza. That's when she called the protest off. Y'all remember Miss Teresa was trying to call that protest off? Cause look what the video what he saying that he got. Him and Mike Larry. Keep this in mind. The family reached out to Mike Larry and the family and he also working with the family. They all in cahoots.
I don't know why she changed, bro. It just.
Do you think somebody's threatening her?
I don't know, man. It's just I don't understand. Why would you turn your back, or why would you act the way you're acting with the people
Turn
that
your
stood
back
by you
on
side by
us.
side, trying to help your daughter get justice, trying to help her get justice for her daughter, and we
not getting justice, but help cover this up, help keep this a secret, but you leaving us out. You had us to do all of this, and this time, you left us hanging out like wet rags. Can we all come together, Miss Teresa? Because if we don't, I got to threaten to release this video. Hi, y'all. Watch this.
We're not getting paid for it. We're doing this voluntarily. You know what I mean?
Right.
Losing sleep, people losing sleep all over the world, man. Man, I'm just gonna give it to y'all, man. I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of it, but I'm gonna break this with you. Do you want me? I'm gonna break this with you on
why break it with Mike Larry that don't got no platform? That mean that sucker got a whole lot to hide, like I was thinking about him in the beginning. Like I was thinking about him in the beginning.
I want y'all to know from what I was told today, from a reliable source. If you think I'm lying,
think he lying? Look how that phone lit up. Boys went down. Look at Mike Larry. I gotta take a sip to that one.
I'm gonna let y'all know one thing, bro.
This is gonna be crazy, man.
What's one thing?
Kenneka, hold on.
This before Bree leave. This when Bree leave with the key. Kenneka gonna be in the room on the bed sleep. Just say she unconscious.
I'm gonna let y'all know. Kenneka was worried before she left here. She was worried. She didn't know who they were. She didn't know who they were. She was worried, and she told her fucking friend. Man, to get her up out of there. She told her friend.
Keep this in mind. Kenneka gonna be in there with family members. This before these reports came out. Hey, let's go back to these reports. Watch this. When Bree leave. Hold on. Watch this, y'all. Who report I'm on? Did this Bree report? Yep, Bree report. I gotta go when she said she left. Where is it? Boom. Oh yeah. Here you go, right here. This at 12. Look, Do they match up at 12 something? She will be leaving the party at 12 something. That's why you ain't gonna see her in TY live video. But you will see her bringing the red energy bull drink after this video. She gonna leave. Look what this at 11:54. But at 12, right? Look, when she came in, that's when she finna bring the energy bull drink in, and you're gonna see Tanasia with the energy bull drink drinking out of it. But the energy bull drink was for her, Kenneka, right? Watch this. This at 12 something. Come on, Neva said, not only she getting the red energy bull drink at the car, also Kenneka iPhone charger. And the text message proved it, because this is going to be at 12 something. So that means that's why French K will be on the move with sheets and blankets. If he said he saw her in the room, knocked out, if he saw her in the room, knocked out, you got to go back to this. That's why Friends K said, I'm going to get a noise complaint at 12 something. Watch this. And he said he noticed the girl going to be on the bed sleep. What you think happened after this?
You ain't never seen a white folk. Nigga, this a one-on-one. Y'all finna get put out. Y'all finna get put out.
He's screaming this shit. Y'all finna get put out. They finna match at 12 something. This at 12:02. They go back to when the manager pop at the door.
What's up, bro? Buffing like my gun or something. What's up, nigga? Pop that pussy. Let me see that.
They go to red energy bull drink. The one that Bree came with. Right? Check this out.
Yeah, it's too late for that. Yep.
So look, watch this. If you got friends, K said he going to the room at 12 something, and this going on at 12 something.
Go with the manager. My car keys, my weed. That ain't no motherfucking manager. Oh, that is a manager. It is a manager. Chief. On BD, all of them.
Don't call the cops. Watch this.
Turn that pappy ringtone off. Off that pappy ringtone.
So this means, hold up.
I just want one cup. I just want one cup.
So that means when Kenneka arrived at 11 some, that means TY live would be 4:12 some. And when she took the drink, and what is this? Cause keep this in mind when he gonna show up. When TY and them gonna show up. He immediately came to the room at 11:46 and went live. Went live, right? And once he went live, Kenneka take the drink. Everybody showing up. This all you. Everybody you see that show up on him, that's gonna be in this room. This at 11:49, gang. 11:49, 11:50. She go get the energy bull drink. Friends K checking up on them, while other family members come in. When she come back with the red energy bull drink, that means you got the red energy bull drink in this video. She the only one that brought that red energy bull drink meant for Kenneka, but she ended up with it, right? So that means at 11:58, that's why you don't see Bree in the live video. That means when Bree dropped the energy bull drink, she already have it. So if Kenneka will boom, 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 hit her head on the lamp, that's where you get 12. Let's see how the drug would kick in effect at 12 some. He needs sheets and blanket. And he said she finna be on the bed sleep. That means right after when she took a drink from this video. Payo. That means when she took that drink of that video, that's when the security in play. And they just came to the room. So that means while he was going upstairs to the room with management, they already gave her, when the management came, that's Kenneka saying, that's the manager at the door in my Susa voice. That's the manager at the door. You can hear Kenneka clear as day. Then Kenneka take a drink. Boom, boom, boom. Friends Cave up there. He ain't showing up alone. He gonna be with Risco management. You know what I'm saying? They gonna go to the room. And next thing you know, if she took a drink at this time, look at the response. If you looking at this like a detective, soon when they came up, get the energy bull drink, family member involved, staff knew what was about to happen. That's why this live video is so goddamn short. 4 something long. 4 minutes long, right? Hello? Is I'm busting them up to the white meat? No, the lights ain't looking right. Hold on, wait a minute. Is that what the lights looking like? Look. So that means when she took the drink.
That shit straight. What you want? Ain't on that. Ain't on that. Y'all right. What?
Sleepy tea, boo gang. That means that why Friends K said he would see her sleep at 12 something. Payo. Payo. Ain't this at 12 something? Do this match with the energy bull drink and Friends K say he going to the room? That's what they didn't want y'all to figure out their goddamn timestamp. I told y'all, they didn't want y'all to figure this out, bro. Cause guess what? Bree, you just link back to Miss Teresa. Cause you the only one that can drive her car. Cause my Monifa and Shamaya, they don't know how to drive. She the only one that can drive. So yeah, she the only one gonna have the key. Look. Here. Check this out, what will be going on at 12:05. You see the still images on her? When Kenneka take the drink and the live go out, watch this.
What's up?
Put it in the freezer. Call Bree for the key.
I'm gonna get this to that girl over there. What girl? That? I put my phone in my wall. Who fucked her?
Damn, gang. Man, my bad. I done sit up here and expose some real goddamn tea and my microphone was muted. Man, matter of fact, I'm not touching the mic no more. This what I was just exposing. I'm glad that you should still see it on the screen when I was exposing it. Cause when I said this what I was explaining. This said 12:02. Let me be a thought in peace. Stop trying to kill me. What this is? This at 12:05. If you match the text up with this, knocking 5 hours off, then that's why Friends K would say, hey, I saw her on the bed sleep with her clothes on when you come to this. At 12 some, right? And this when you gonna see with him with sheets and blanket talking about a marijuana section. A 420 says, yeah, I come up here to hit the bud. Right? But he come up there for what? They just drugged the girl. Right? Look. It's crucial. She on the bed sleep. Leonora, get out of there. Watch this. This at 12 something. Let me be a thought in peace. So now you got an hour and a half. She gonna still be in the room, or do you want to watch the video and see when they turned out those cameras at 12 something? Look at this shit, bro. Got him. Starting out with 11:54. 11:54. Going on 12. See that? Got him. This at 12 o'clock. Let me be a thought in peace. Stop trying to kill me. This when TY went live and show you don't call the cops. Look what the video show at 12 when they manipulated the timestamp. That's why they want you to believe this at Tucson, because Irene said, yeah, I last saw her at Tucson. So if you look at this at Tucson, they're just going to show you security responding to Kenneka missing in the hotel at Tucson, right? But if you start out with 12, boom. Look what's going on at 12:01. See that? Sheets and blanket, like he said. And watch this. She said she gonna be on the bed sleep at this point. So 12:05. 12:05. Look what's going on. Let me be a thought in peace. Everybody seen French K went. Look, he finna go to the West Meeting Hall, go in the bathroom, come out the look who all you finna see in the lot. Look, he finna come out the bathroom, zip his pants up. Look how long he gonna be in the bathroom. If it's some sexual activity going on, talk about, let me be a thought in peace. This on Kenneka phone. So on Kenneka phone, it making it look like that she doing, look, boom, family members right here. Two gay motherfuckers with living aura. Pie out the whole family at 12:11. Look how you seeing the setup, 12:11. French K finna go. Guess who he finna meet up with? Living aura and them. Boom. And that's when he say, check this out. Look, gang, ain't this at 12? Thumb me up. You finna expose Miss Teresa right now. You finna expose Miss Teresa right now, right? Cause what time she said she got the call? 4:34. So that means look what's going on at 12. And you finna see why she called the hotel at 2:30 something. Talking about check those cameras. And he on the dude that just came in, that old white man. Now you finna see why he will be coming in at 12:17. And keep in mind, he said he went to the parking lot and got the call, said, come to the pool quick. Oh! You mean to say come to the pool quick? Where they going to? Boy, this done made a dramatic change. Cause look what Tregang discovered. Oh, if she was in the pool, watch this. If Bree leave, and if Bree leave, cause remind y'all in the beginning say Kenneka supposed to be walking in the kitchen, in the freezer at 2 something in the morning. I shouldn't have to play the news video when they show Kenneka walking in the kitchen at 2 something, right? At 2 something, right? So if they show Kenneka walking in the kitchen at 2:31, well 2:32 in the kitchen, and you got Bree 10 minutes before they would show Kenneka walking in the kitchen, that means when she took that drink, she passed out. That's why you finna get time skips. Watch this. 12. Boom. Watch this game. Guess where he going? Oh, 12:30. Uh-oh. Guess who he finna bump into? 2 black hoodies and a red hoodie. Keep that in mind at 12:33. And he running. Hi, boy, this shit hit different. 12:30. That's why they cut those goddamn cameras off. Hi, 12:27. Oh, that's why they cut those cameras off in the kitchen on the lower level. You got him, Jack. You got him. Boom. Look what's going on at 12:35. 12:35. But wait till we go back to Kenneka phone and Bree phone. And guess what Bree finna be coming from? So that means, look, when she gonna be in this, before she come down here, that means she getting ready to come down here round about 1 something. Right? That means they cut the cameras off. If you look at the timestamp, the time skipping, that means they already set it up down here. This gonna be the staff down here. And this when you finna see when Monique for carrying her. Oh! Cause I know y'all got it now. I know the pay y'all got it now. I know the pay y'all got it now. I know my day ones got it now. And let's just see how many ops we got in the chat right now. Y'all like and share this video right now. Cause we got an accurate timestamp. Check this out. The Payal gang don't mind when I say, yeah, Tregang turn up on it. Cause we been down with you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we know. Yeah, this at what? 12:14. 12:14. 12:14, right? Let me go to this. If they said 12:14, he said around 12 something, he proceeded to go to the room. Look what he finna mention why all this going to, everybody know that they was smoking, drinking in the room and all this. He took a couple of puffs out the radio. Guess what else he finna say? He said this. After 12 something, I don't know where to start. Maybe an hour or two or later in the hallway on the 9th floor because we were watching the camera and Risco got a VOT app on his phone that you can see the cameras, you know what I'm saying? And he responsible for turning the cameras off, you know what I'm saying? Turning the cameras off. Guess what time Risco would be turning the cameras off? This is what Mitch Reese don't want nobody to know. Payo! Ain't the time skipping from 12? Look at this shit, bruh. Ain't this at 12:36 and the camera's cut off for 20 minutes? You see that? This at 12:14. The camera, this Tregang to add up the time. Like, well, if the camera cut off around about this time, they would cut off for 20 minutes. So that means what time the camera would cut back on. Watch this. What time they goddamn camera cut back on? Oh, at 12:53. 12:53. What about, and this on the upper level, and what you got going on at 12:12? Payao, and the camera finna cut off 20 minutes on this camera. Yeah, let's stop playing now. We finna turn up now. Yeah, we finna turn up now. Yeah, 12, look, then that motherfucker skipped the goddamn 12:55. Boom, when you go to the police report, they saying, yeah, she supposed to be walking in this hall at 2-some. So if you look at 2-some, actually at 12-some, she won't actually walk because she took the drink in the room, and it would be impossible for her to walk in the hallway. That's why they need to look alike. Hi, y'all. Jack. Let's turn up. Let's turn up. That's why we see Kenneka on the footage round 2 and 3 some. Like if I go to my downloads, right? Go to my Kenneka download. The actual footage. Look what this finna look like now. Hold on, let me find the game. Right here. Check this out. This in the police report. If they show Kenneka in the beginning, before they switch the timestamp up, watch this. Check this out. Y'all see this? Look, when they first released it, they said this was at 2:26. They said this was at 2:26, right? In the beginning. When they showed us that this at 2:26 in the beginning, guess what time this is gonna be? 12:26. 12:26. Cause of this. Pow! I ain't even went to law school for this shit. That mean when she came off that elevator with Bree. Pow! See what I'm saying now? When you add the footage up. Got him. Watch this. That mean, that's why Miss Teresa said she had soap and water on her hair. Look why Living Nova said how was her hair when she came out the hotel. Y'all, look what be going on. Then they called the room. Look, if this at 12:37 and I show y'all what was going on, look. Watch this. Go to TY Live video. Put it in the freezer. Don't that match up with this timestamp? Payow. At 12 some, not 2 some. Not 2 some. Not 2 some. So now look. If everybody come together right now and believe this got to be right before 12. Kenneka took the drink. And soon when Kenneka took that drink, Prince K responded minutes after when she take the drink and the staff, because she got management at the door, and they told these people and say, what?
Turn that pappy ring. Chief. On BD, all of them.
Don't call the cops. That means right before 12. When she took that drink, look at the response. Let me get out of there. Hello. Tregang popping them. Tregang popping them, right? So when it was at 12 or something, and they gotta get her out that room because she took the drink. Miss Teresa made a post about it. Hey, 1 cup is too much for her. So one cup is too much for her, right? That let you know Miss Teresa knew what time she came out the room. Watch this, gang. Look at my video. If this said 12:36 and TY said this, they finna call the room. Watch this.
I'm gonna get this to that girl over there. What girl?
Watch this. Put it in the freezer then.
Show right in the corner on the phone.
And he said they calling on the phone. Who would be calling on the phone at that time at 12:37? Payo! Receipt game. Yeah. And make it so bad, these people said put her in the freezer, but they got the call from the staff. Ain't that cold?
Show right in the corner on the phone.
They even calling on the phone, but it's on the video. Yo, do that match up the timestamp? 12:37. Gang gang. Hold up. Wait a minute, y'all. I can't see my Hold on, y'all. Y'all see it? Thumb it up for Kenneka. You got to. That's why you here. That's why we all here together. Just to solve what's going on with the case, right? Look how this finna come back on Miss Teresa. Cause guess what? This finna show. If this said 12:37, right? 12:37. Look what the movement on the foot if they talking about put it in the freezer. Look where Bree go. Look where Friends K going to the room. And look. Oh. So 30 minutes later, that's why everybody in this location. Look. Watch this. Check this out. 12:37. 12:37, gang. Writing down the timestamps. I'm glad I put this video together. Cause look how I was putting it together, but I was like, well, if Kenneka missing that Tucson, look what it looked like at Tucson. That'll match up when, yeah, she was missing that Tucson and French K showed up and they said they were gonna look for her. Do this hit different at 12:37? Hey, put it in the freezer. And this at 12:41. Let me stop it. Can I stop it right there? Man, look. This is to let you know you got to like the video up. This is to confirm everything with Tregang was trying to catch. Everything Tregang was like, look. Tregang digging so hard. I don't understand Tregang be digging hard and he done solved the case many times, but he trying to keep her name alive, and he everywhere with the case. But one thing I can say about Tregang, boy, after this live video, 12:41, put her in the freezer, and then keep this in mind, the camera on the lower level turned off. At this time, that just exposed everybody. And this ain't about Tregang. I need the goddamn bird to keep Kenneka Jenkins alive, bruh. Watch this. Tregang so cold, I'ma earn these old school style. Look what we going on at 12:41. If you think Miss Teresa innocent because he says she got the call at 4:34, I'm finna show you one time she really got the call. So if Monique and them talking about, yeah, put her in the freezer. Look who down there on the lower level. On the lower level. Look how this finna hit different at 12:43. When they hit the threesome, watch this. This at 12:44. Why you think he was on the phone? The camera gonna be turned off from 12:33. Oh! They hated Tregang paid attention, Jack. Watch this. Tregang finna turn it up a notch. Cause once you get this, you finna get this. Hold on. Not this one. Matching the timestamp up. Matching the timestamp up, right? Look, gang. Do this match up at 12 some.
I wanna wait.
12 some.
You cool? You cool with
My
me breaking this right here?
Say that again.
I need you to say this video. Because every time I put something up here, they take it. I need you to put this together.
I got you.
Okay, so
I got you.
So man, this shit, man. So as y'all can see, I'm not gonna show y'all no name. Let me hold on. Word from word. Word from word. Word from word, man. Although what took place. This was somebody that took place, man. Kenneka was concerned about who these people was, who these guys was, following her. It said, I'm not gonna read it word from word, but I'm gonna break it down to what it was said. It was, she said that her friend, y'all know who name it is, her friend and her was talking to these two guys. One had on blue and one had a gray sweater on that had guests on the front of it. And they went with these guys, and Kenneka said she was worried. She didn't want to be there. She was worried. She wanted to go. So they was trying to leave. They was trying to leave to go home. And this is what was told to me, y'all. They was trying to leave to go home, and the girl and the guy told her friend, "Get your ass on. Go on somewhere." Told her friend to go on somewhere. And
right.
So she continued on to walk through the what's name. She started walking back through the hotel, and dude kept on following, trying to have sex with her. This is what was told to me. And he kept following her. And next thing you know, they said, man, he just jumped out. Grabbed her, and he choked her out. He didn't mean to choke her out bad. He choked her out. And he passed away. She passed away, and he panicked, and he started carrying her. Put on the shoulder, and he carried her, and he met up with the other friends. He carried her, and they all took her to the damn freezer, man. And the reason why and that hotel know what's up, and that police department they know what's happening, man. I ain't worried about nobody saying shit about what I'm saying on here, because I know my people. I know who behind me. So somebody keep trying to cut off my line.
So
I keep hearing like some damn Transformers talking.
Right, right.
Some I'm gonna read this to you, man. So whoever was at whoever this is, these guys know. I guess they was doing this on a regular, man. I guess they got ties in with whoever this guy is at this hotel, and that's the reason why them damn tapes is edited. That's the reason why those
police even said that shit. That the news said that the police edited the fucking video. They admitted it. So
she's being carried through the hallway. She's being carried. She ain't walking. That's not her in the video. She's being carried. Now, if you think I'm lying, because people will take this and say, "Oh, well, Lewis said
look,
this said that."
real tea.
You know what I'm saying? So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna read it. The person that got this from, when they realized that they sent this to somebody, they told them, delete that shit. I can send this. I can show y'all this. This is what was sent to me, y'all. I'm not saying. This is what was sent to me and told me that. And their last words was,
connect it back to the man.
That's the truth. Let it out there. This is what was sent to me.
Wow.
And I'll read it to you word from word. What happened to that girl? What happened to that girl? Dude, what happened was it was 5 guys at the party. How do you know all of this? She said my sister was there.
And guess who the sister is? No stranger. Look what's on the footage. Look what's on the footage. Everything what he's saying is on the footage. What time you will see the sister there? Starting off from her.
She said she saw the whole thing. She told it to me. She explained it all in detail, man. All in detail. The guy was trying to have sex with Kenneka. Kenneka she wasn't going. She was walking off. She wanted to go home. I don't know what it is, but they said the girl said Kenneka wanted to go home. She wanted to go home. And they all participated in carrying her to their freezer, even a damn friend.
So that's why you got the housekeeper lady in these clothes dressed like Kenneka. And guess what time this would be? Exactly when they said, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. This at 120. This why Miss Teresa met up with housekeeping. Oh, is this why French came sent me the letter? Said the housekeeping lady. And this the same person Miss Teresa showed up in the lobby that morning. Hold up. So, if he's talking about round about this time, at 120 when everybody talking about they ready to go, ooh, and damn near 30 minutes later, somebody dig little. Look at this video.
See, now look, from what I heard too, is that fucking I'ma say it, because I said it in a video that I'm gonna put up later on tonight, that there was a worker there that I heard who kept coming to the room, like he was trying to holler at the females and things of that nature. And nobody is giving up this person, even the race of this person. This is from what I heard from a reliable source that lived there in Chicago.
The person I got a picture of right here.
And who the picture is?
The picture right here.
Who the picture is?
Right here.
Yo.
Guess who name finna pop
so
up?
What the fuck? So why, if this lady have
they sent me the pictures right here.
Man, why the fuck she's not saying nothing?
I don't understand. Let me go on record and let me go. You freezing up, but I'm gonna go on record and tell you, bro.
That's crazy.
Let me go on record and clear something up, bro. I'm only speaking from my experience. I'm not the type to let nobody tell me about something and just ride with it. I'm gonna tell you straight up.
So when Tregang was looking at that footage and have no knowledge or nothing, I'm looking at the footage, but one thing I did know, he hit that panic button at 125. And I showed the world, but like, well, y'all don't think that's suspicious hitting that button at 12:25? No, look. But when you come to 1:20, I'm ready to go. And that's why he hitting the panic button. Man, I'm too good. I'm too good. And man, look, I'm finna expose all people that's watching me right now. Cause the people that's JFK, they gonna share this and like this video regardless. It's the suckers out there that's watching this shit. Yeah. Trying to keep this shit on the low low. Do this time match up with this time? Hold up. Hold up. What time? Do this match up with this? I'm ready to go. So, if you watch this footage from 125. Hold on. How many people in here watching right now? How many people in here? How many views I got right now, guys? It say I got 188. 141. That's cool. I'd take that. I'd take that. Cause do this time match up with this? Booyah! And look what 30 minutes gonna happen after that time about they dick look little. Oh, we got French cake going and getting a hotel room. So if Kenneka will come out ready to come out the room, then no wonder why this take would make sense. At 1 some in the morning. And they cut these cameras off. Hi, y'all. Hi, y'all. Look. This at 12:32. 12:32. I kept up with the timestamp. Cause of this. Let me be a thought in peace and stop trying to kill me. And boom, they could try to show her up. Look what time. Boom. That means she came out the room at 1:20. When Bree left at 12:26. Let me be a thought in peace. And an hour or two later, I'm ready to go. Look what the footage show. 125. Look where she would be heading. Guess why they had to show her? Watch this. Look at this. Boom. No more text after that. Bree statement. Guess what Bree will be at? Can we go where Bree will be at? They go, well, what will Bree will be at this time frame? Bree said this. At 12:15, she left. And when she came back, check this out. She got the call at 1:10. If she got the call at 1:20 and people already showed up at 1:10, 20 minutes later, you got this video. Hi, y'all! At what time? This at 1:26. That means this at 1:30. Hi, y'all! Bree gonna show back up with the keys. Miss Teresa Keys. Then look, this gonna be at 2:00. So this means this 30 minutes. When she showed up at 1:30 and it's at 2, she asked, was Kenneka at home? They said no. So they was in the room for 30 minutes. While Monique was saying the reason why they was in the room, because they looking for Kenneka keys in the phone. Hey, y'all! So everybody was like, well, how Monique come with the looking for her in the room, talking about Kenneka missing, she might even for the keys in the phone. But once she figured it out, boom. Uh-oh. You see this? Look how the timestamp match up. This the cold part about it. The time matchups are all they lies. All they lie what they told us. Right? Cause keep this in mind. Miss Teresa finna get the call at 4:34. For the people that's out there that, you know what I'm saying, in cahoots, like, you know, Miss Teresa said this, Miss Teresa said that I believe what Roll Month timestamp showed us, even though if you believe in the lies and all that, if they said Kenneka came up missing at 2-some, and then switch it up at 3-some, right? Two narratives that switch, well, it's the same narrative, but the time switch. But the narrative they gave you in the beginning said that was at 2-some. It was at 12-some. Cause look what happened. Cause if you watch this whole surveillance footage like I did, look what will be happening at 2-some when when Miss Teresa get the call. Watch this. Check this out. Miss Teresa in the court paper said she got the call at 2-some, right? So if you ain't been keeping up the case, you gonna go with 2-some on this footage. Miss Teresa said she got the call around 2-some. Look what the footage would show at 2-some. Still gonna show Leonora, family member, and they shutting out the kitchen at 2-some. Irene said, I last saw her at 2-some. The footage still gonna show family members. Uncles and shit, right? At 2-some. In your mind, you think this at 2-some. Cause this what the footage show at 2-some. Watch what the footage show at 2-some. When Tregang break it down. Look what the footage show at 2:00. See this? 2:00. 2:01. What the footage show at 2? Miss Teresa says I got the call at 4:34. So that means if she said I got the call at 4:34, that means she got the call at 2:34. Cause guess what 4:34 gonna show on the camera? She got the call at 2-some. That's why in the court paper said, Miss Teresa, stop lying. Cause we got on Vegas that you 2-some call the hotel. Now this at 2-some. Watch this. This was finna clear Miss Teresa name for the people that's misguided. Cause at 4-some, you're gonna think like, yeah, I got to call at 4-some. This when I told them bring my car, and this when you see this on the footage. See this? But if you go to 2-some, Miss Teresa said, begging the hotel, can y'all check those cameras round about this time? This at 2-some. Look what 2-some show. Let's go to 3-some. 3-some gonna be 5. right? Look what you see. Threesome. Ain't that's when you finna see that Karen Kenneka? Now this gonna be a threesome. Now check this out. Since that's at threesome, you don't mean to tell me why Miss Teresa stuck with the story? I got to call that 434. Cause if this at threesome, look what 2 hours later what happened. You would never know if you didn't watch that footage. Hey y'all! Hey y'all gang. And I said, wait a minute. If nobody don't do their research and catch Miss Teresa and you know what I'm saying, up in her act, why should I just spend so much hard to try to, you see what I'm saying? Cause it would make my work easy if I was like, look y'all, look what time this is. 2 hours out the footage. They go back to 3, right? Go back to Miss Reese. She said she got the call from 434. Watch this. If this footage show what they was doing at 3 o'clock, an hour and a half before they called, allegedly they called Miss Reese, what narrative you can say what happened in this between this timestamp? Look, cause far as I'm concerned, Miss Teresa got the call at 434. Guess what you finna see on the camera at 434? Irene leaving and make it so bad. If Miss Teresa got the call saying, I got the call at 434, and you got Irene saying, I last saw the girl at Tucson. At Tucson. At Tucson. 434, and Irene said she let that scene at Tucson. So what you want to believe? Miss Teresa at 434? Or you want to believe Irene's story at 2:30 when they last seen her? Because guess where they finna take her to? No wonder. Look, no wonder if you watch this whole video, watch how this finna look like now. I'm done talking. Look at this shit. What time this is? Hold up. Stop the chat right now. Let's get a clear understanding. What time this is? Before I play the video, you heard all the narrative from Miss Teresa. Tregang ain't no word hard to figure this time step out. It taking so many years for Tregang to figure this shit out. When once Tregang figured this shit out, you see what I'm saying? You got people playing slow. And you got motherfuckers that will come in here and be like, man, look, don't believe that. What time this is? We finna stop it right there. Let's see who paying attention. What time this is? Put it in my chat right now before I even play this video, because this finna let me know what and what time and how many people see what I'm saying. What time this is? What time this is? This finna prove what. That's why Tregang be hollering. That's why Tregang be snapping like had to be trapping. Tregang, I feel you, but I'm trying to, but you be snapping so hard. Now I see why. Hold up. Put it in my chat right now. This is finna prove to you that I thought right. What time this is? I'm not finna play the video until I know what time this is. Boom, 126, right? If that's 126, look what 126 finna show on this footage. Watch this. What this is? Kenneka showing getting off on the elevators at 126. If you go to the text messages at 126, right? Look at 6 minutes earlier. I'm ready to go. That's the last response to 158. So watch this. Look what the footage finna show. In one song. Hi y'all. What time it skipped to? Look what time it skipped to. If you notice, when the time skipped right at that time, it's finna skip an hour later at Tucson, right? So basically, if you look at this, if this at 248, right? What this look like at 248? And Mr. Risa calling the cameras at Tucson. Not this Tucson, but this Tucson. Look who you will see on this footage. Uh-oh. This at 201. Hold up. Oh, Tregang got so much tea, I can go live with him alone. When they said the dude with the dreads come here a lot. And he will with staff. And look, that mean when Bree come in at Tucson, and look, this set will be at 220. Ain't this why Mr. Rich will be calling the hotel at 220? But if you don't understand the footage, right, and believe in Mr. Rich live, you will swear up and down. Mr. Rich got the call at 4:34, so that's when Bree had to be on the phone with her. No, Jack. This at 220. Look what the footage with. If Bree on the phone, who Mr. Risa would be on the phone with talking about, can y'all check the hotel camera? When you go to P's, guess what time he said? Yeah, we were looking for her around 3 and 4 o'clock. Let's go to 3 and 4 o'clock. Let's see when they were looking for her around 3 and 4 o'clock. Look what the footage show. 3 and 4 o'clock. What they doing at 3 o'clock? Oh, check this out. If this going on at 3 o'clock in the morning, guess what the news told everybody?
But he only, no, the first time the police officer, he only came back because he forgot to tell me to sign a missing person report.
This is what Ivy League universities you can get into with a 3.6 GPA.
90% of students.
This what you finna get. Hey y'all! Hey y'all! And guess what time? Check this out. Guess what time all of this will be actually going on? Watch this, gang. I'm finna pull it up. See that? Let's go to 12 something. Let's go to 12 something. We did.
Mama is a good-hearted woman. She's a very, very good-hearted woman. She opens her heart up to everybody. I'm going to be honest with you. And I guess whatever happened or whatever was done wrong to her, she just look at everybody the same. You know what I'm saying? She don't trust anybody. She look at everybody the same. But at the end of the day, it's still about Kenneka. You know what I'm saying? It's still about Kenneka. And I'm not going to bash her or nothing like that because I don't know how it is. I don't know how it feels to lose a daughter, man. So I don't know what she's going through. I can only imagine. I can imagine my daughter ain't never coming home. I can't imagine me constantly looking at videos of my daughter being taken advantage of, or people bashing it on the what's in it. I couldn't imagine that. I don't even know these people, bro. But I'm trying to tell you, this person sent this to me today, man. She sent this to me today, and then I don't want to put this on. I don't want to post it, but this was what was sent to me today, and the person name. And they said, dude from the hotel is about that life. So I guess he's cool with whoever was there. But from what I see in this conversation, or from what they describing in this thing, Kenneka didn't know who it was. She didn't know who it was. And I don't really think the friend was really involved. I just think the friend was scared and didn't know what to do, from what this thing said. But the friend, because it said she was crying. She was crying. Them three put her in the freezer and went back to the party. So when they did this, they went back to the party. So she was crying and she was scared.
So it's true then. So it had to have been somebody who worked there. It's like Monifa. Now I'm calling her. Now I'm giving her original name back, Dusty Rose, and Irene is motherfucking Big Toe. So they getting their names back. So these women, you know, I wanted to use the B word, know what's going on. The only reason why they is not going to say nothing is either their life is being threatened. That has to be it, and the mother or something. Somebody's lives has to be threatened to the point where nobody is coming to say anything. And if the mother know,
that's what this thing is saying.
I live dry as hell right now.
That's what this thing is saying. You hear me, Mike?
Yeah, I hear you, brother.
I said, that's what this is saying.
Say that again, family?
Like they're scared of him. I said, that's what they're saying. They're talking like they're scared of him.
Right.
Yeah. And I know damn well the police got to know. They got to know this person.
That's why this shit is more higher than, it's deeper than what we think. So it has to be a link and a connection, because why would this hotel let, and I'm speaking from a racist white perspective, why would they let these ghetto niggers tarnish their name and their company when this is a 5-star, 4.5 star, a beautiful hotel? Why would they let this shit tarnish
their
company if they're not in cahoots, man? It don't make no fucking sense, son.
I hate it, man. It kind of put tears in my eyes, bro. It says Kenneka told her that she is worried. Let's go. Come on, let's go. Kenneka told her she was worried. Come on, let's go. So they was trying to walk out the building, and the dude was, I guess she was wobbly or whatever. And the dude was like, "Man, get on, like get your ass out the way." And they kept on trying to take her because I guess she was she was disoriented or something like that. That's what it sounded like. What they're saying on here.
Well, that shit is really crazy, man.
He was trying to have sex with her, and she wasn't going. Yeah.
So in the party, somebody had slipped. So somebody must have slipped her a drink inside the party, right?
Or she either
did somebody slip her a drink because why would she be wobbling? Somebody had to
either that or they was just doing it on their own free will.
So why is somebody saying like the girl who came out the bathroom was fixing it, who's supposed to have made the drink?
Yeah,
gave it to her.
I heard that. If you actually look at the video,
but she walked past her.
Yeah, but if you actually
she don't give her a drink.
If you actually look at the video, you hear the girl in the bathroom saying, "I'm about to make this drink for her," and they walk out and they were like, "Who?" And they were asking her, "Who?"
Yeah, they was like, "Who?"
Yeah. And then somebody had reached down to the floor. So I really don't know, but man, this was sent to me. Now the person that sent this to me, man, I'm trying to reach out to him and call and let you hear it. But and then the person that sent it, right, called back and was like, asking them to remove it and everything. And and this person was like, "Okay, I'm sorry, I'm gonna delete it." It's like, thanks. This shit is deep. This shit is deep.
This shit crazy, man.
This shit is so deep. I wish Jedediah was on here. It even go all the way to the fact, the reason why these people was lying on Jedediah. All this shit is cahoots. All that shit is cahoots. All that shit is cahoots, man. Somebody sat down and thought about it and disrupted what was going on.
I was just talking about that with somebody.
Bro. It's right here. I'm not lying to you. I'm trying to get on the phone.
I feel hurt because it's like us as black people, right? We was onto something, man. Everybody felt what was going on with this case. Everybody from every state, motherfuckers probably lost their jobs just to come out there and protest. People left their families. Everybody was in tune. Everybody's heart was in the right place, right?
Yeah.
Now this should just stop abruptly. Now, Jedediah is a child molester, which I don't agree with. I don't believe.
Not true.
So
I'm telling you.
Put that for the world.
That's not true. I'm telling you right now. That this is explaining why they did that to him.
Okay.
What I'm telling you is all that shit was cahoots together. This is what's being told to me from a good source, man.
And then look, then somebody is saying that, maybe because he's running for fucking mayor, he's trying to get some peoples. Now he's moving to a new case that's in Michigan, and it's just a whole bunch. See, if you want people to get down to the nitty gritty of things, just please don't. And this is for Jedediah, with all due respect, humbly speaking, family. I'm a realist. I look at things from each and every side the best way I can. I'm not just gonna take anybody's word for shit. Don't even take my word for shit. You understand? But at the end of the day, was this all planned? Were you a part of it? Not saying, I'm just saying, I'm just asking. All of this shit was a plan to happen because this shit worked so perfectly. It just aligned so perfectly, and we got disrupted so quickly. And it makes it, it's like, it makes black people look fucked up. Like we could just be infiltrated like that. And then motherfuckers, like the man, if you will, is just sitting there smiling. Like, look at these niggas. I could throw them a chicken bone and they would spill all the milk. No self-pride, no self-reliance, no nothing. When is we gonna have unity, man? When is we gonna stop? That's the question. And how long we gotta ask that same fucking question? That's the shit that bothers me a lot. Why we gotta keep going through this shit, man? Everybody got a code except for us. Respect to Tariq Nasheed when he speaks on we need to have a code. Where's the code? We don't have none. Just working Turk and Papa Perk. The fuck out of here with that shit, man. That's why I take real niggas like me and you that niggas can identify with to spark the brain for something different, and others like us, not just me and you. We need real hood niggas who spark that brain, but I don't think motherfuckers is ready for it. They ready to, shit, Friday is tomorrow, so they ready to club, but other motherfuckers, they don't even care about partying. They going to target practice, they practicing group economics, a whole bunch of shit, and we just sitting here doing the same shit, and that shit pisses me the fuck off. But any fucking way, pardon me, brother. But that shit got me a little tight, so I don't understand. I just don't understand.
I don't get it, man. But I mean, it's what was told to me come from a good damn source, bro. A great source. And this is
how long? Sorry to cut you off, brother.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
This is a non-African American at that.
Word.
Non-African American. Lewis, I've been watching you consistently fight. You deserve this. Here, this is for you. This is the truth. That's what was told to me. All because they've been watching and following. And they tired of people lying, they said. Should have put you in tears, bro.
Shit crazy, man.
They'll put you in tears. Let me look at some of these questions, man. And you know, it's kind of strange. Somebody just told me that they made the protesters leave today. Why? You got the right to protest. They turned the water on us when we was out there. They didn't even, when I went out there, they didn't even know why we was out there. Like, why we out here? Why we out here? Like, what do you mean why we out here? Everything just started to change, man. Like, I don't know what it is, man. Everything just started to change, man. But, man, this type of stuff, man, can deter you from doing other things. When you get so deep into something, get so close into something, and the family distance themselves from you because of what somebody else did. That's like me going into a new relationship. Or that's like me going into a new relationship, and I'm holding back from giving this new relationship all I got because of what I experienced in the last relationship. It ain't gonna work, bro. You can't do that. And so now it deters people from going into another situation or another case and get so deep in it. Like, man, should I take this serious? Or this happened last. You know what I mean?
Right. This shit crazy, man. So again, how long you gonna give Miss how long you gonna give her to speak? Like, how many days you gonna give her?
None. It's over. She don't want to hear anything. I'm done. I'm not protesting no more. I'm done. I'm moving on to the next. I'm done. I'm going out to Baby Samaj. People reaching out from Rockford. You got 2 black African Americans missing at University of Michigan. They're missing, 2 students missing, and they had racial slurs put on their doors. People asking to come everywhere.
On the door?
People got issues in Alabama. People got issues in Texas. And the one that's in Michigan is really, they really protesting. Jedediah, if you on here, come on, man.
Jedediah, I wouldn't mind speaking to you, brother. Come through, family.
Yeah, man. He need to hear this as well, man. They infiltrated us. Man. This is telling me exactly that shit that they pulled with Jedediah was all cahoots with it. She's telling me it was all cahoots with it.
And let me say this again too, please, just for the record. The shit with Jedediah's cousin trying to expose him,
yeah.
I do not believe that shit at all. I believe he was
lie.
Genuine. You really loved your nephew as your son. So let me just say that for the record. I truly, humbly know that what Jedediah is saying is true, and that's all I got to say. I don't believe his cousin at all. So
yeah.
Go ahead, my dude.
Oh, okay, y'all. What's up, Sheena?
So I want to make that clear.
How you doing, Sheena? Yeah, man. Damn. I can't call him because this phone finna go dead, and his number is in this phone.
Right.
You can't call him. Somebody have to call him and tell him to come on live. But man, I'm telling you, man, this is a mind blowing, man, and that shit that
5 more minutes, y'all. 5 more minutes. Go ahead, brother.
That shit, what they did to Jedediah is not cool. That is not cool, bro. I got proof that that's a lie. That was all the plan of. They planned that shit. All of it was planned.
So that means the mother was a part of it too, because she told him to stop.
No, I'm not gonna say that. Ain't no way. I'm not gonna say that, and I don't want you to say that. I don't believe that. Don't say that.
I take it back.
Speaking from what I know. Mama has a good heart. Listen to me. She has a good heart. I was standing on her security almost every night we was out there. She didn't even know it, but that's what was told. And Mama embraced everybody that came to her. She almost embraced almost every single body that came out there to her. It's just she going through it, man. She lost a daughter, so I can't speak on how it feels to lose a daughter, but doesn't take the fact that when you say something out of your mouth and you're wrong about it, you should apologize to the people, especially the ones that stand in the trenches. But you go on live. My only issue with Mama is you go on live, and I don't know if she was talking about me or not, but you go on live and you speak to the world and you tell them, to the hotel, I forgive you, but you bash the people that standing side by side with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I remember that part.
If you had something against me, if you had something against Jedediah, if you had something against them, wasn't nothing wrong with sitting down and bringing them to the table and talking to them about it. Clear it up, but don't stop the movement. Shit, I went to her and told her, go ahead.
So, but my question will be, and again, much love to Miss Teresa Martin. I respect you, and I don't think anybody should make you to make you grieve the way they want you to grieve. You understand? So I respect and my condolences and stuff like that. But I want to talk about Jedediah's cousin. My question would be, because Jedediah said that his cousin could have been in her ear and Miss Teresa's ear. Who was in her ear though? The cousin, Jedediah's cousin, the girl, who was in her ear to tell her to bring up old stuff that's not true? Like who paid her to do that? Like, or if she's that crazy, like they say, just to cause confusion? Like, what did she do that on her own?
I don't.
Or was somebody putting a battery in her back? Like, who paid her? I don't know.
From what I got,
from what I.
So what they got a problem with, Miss Teresa settled with the hotel and left them hanging like wet rags on the clothesline. Thumb me up right now. That's why I'm showing y'all this. Why he will be threatening to show a video, never showed it, but saying Miss Teresa and her family member got something to do with it, and they on my Larry channel. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? That's why I'm showing y'all this video. Cause look, if Miss Teresa ain't had nothing to do with this, why is linking back to the car keys? The car keys. And if Bree had the car keys and left, that's why they threatened to release. This what was going on in the room. In the room before. Check this out. Watch this game. Hold up. Hold up. It's coming up. Hold on. Is it this one? Hold on, wait a minute. Why is it still showing the same? I'm trying to go to Milton Collins. Well, put it like this here. Hold on, let me go to Milton Collins. Would it go back to this? Man,
if you've got
YouTube
pink salt,
tripping.
apple cider vinegar, and baking
Man, YouTube tripping. They don't even want me to show y'all Milton Collins, John. Cause they finna go back to the timestamp. See, this why Miss Teresa is still winning because of the timestamp. Because of the timestamp, just because it is.
I am tired of all these YouTubers putting people at the motel party. I am trying to hear from somebody that was actually in the room, like
This young lady right here who we have, Irene.
and tell them what you was doing at the party, Miss Irene.
It's my 21st birthday.
Well, we got some questions for you, Miss Irene, starting with
You went to the front desk. How did they greet you?
greet.
Keep this in mind, when he was making this content, he know Miss Teresa. So if you look at his content, look at it there. He know Miss Teresa in the whole setup, and that's what make it so funny about Miss Teresa and Leonora and Irene, all related and got away with the biggest scam in the world.
Now, they ain't greet us, they just looked at us.
Like, who is these black folks with these do-rags and this different color hair? See, I could have used who is these niggas right here, but I don't want the white folks at the hotel to seem racist. Let's get to the next question, Zach. I'm keeping notes.
What time you think it was when you started jumping a little bit?
I don't know what time Chicago parties get to cracking, but our parties get to cracking around 10.
I see.
Oh. Oh. Do I need to go back to this? Oh, shit. Oh, I probably get cracking around about 10 in Chicago style. What time this is? Watch this. I'm finna ask everybody, what time this is? Watch this game. What time this is? And who's showing up on the footage? Just give me the timestamp. Cause if you know the timestamp, you see why he cracking jokes about this shit, bro. You see why he a crack jokes.
2 o'clock, literally.
2 in the morning?
Y'all parties start cracking at 2 o'clock? What y'all have, after hours out there? How?
What? What time this is, gang? Put it in the chat. That's why Miss Teresa winning. That's why. Y'all remember when the family member came in my chat and was like, yeah, y'all can't even give me the time of when this shit happened, because that's what they know. You see what I'm saying? Hold up. Watch this. For the ones that got it wrong and that been following Tregang, I don't respect you no more. Because you ain't been paying attention to what I said. Because of this. If I say knock 2 hours off the footage and you said this at 11 some, this go back to 9 some. And what he said...
What the hell? Let's get to the next question, Zach. I'm keeping notes.
What time you think it was when it started juking, jumping a little bit?
I don't know what time Chicago parties get to cracking, but our parties get to cracking around 10.
I said. Say 2 o'clock, literally.
2 in the morning?
Y'all parties start cracking at 2 o'clock? What y'all have, after hours out there? How in the hell do you get everybody to come to a birthday party at 2 a.m.?
Because you put the flyer on Facebook via Facebook.
Yeah,
via Facebook.
and people bringing friends of friends.
Wait a minute, you got friends of friends coming? So you don't know who at this goddamn party?
Perfect. So they like, okay, they had a party. It's busting. Let's make our way down there.
Right.
Just it's a marketing strategy.
Yeah.
And you know what else can be a marketing strategy? Telling everybody before the party it's a party. And that way you can know who up in the motherfucker.
Okay, you went on Monifa page
And I tag myself.
and you tag yourself so it automatically went to your page.
Yeah.
So not all your friends and followers saw it.
So you have to invite yourself to your own goddamn party. Wait a minute. So maybe them YouTubers was right. Maybe I was there. But enough of...
See that? And joking. Maybe I was there. And you want to know why this man was damn near finna hit 1 million views when every time he talked about the Kenneka Jenkins case? Because he put me Teresa on blast. Look everything what he's saying. Check this out. This so cold. Watch this.
About me, who did Kenneka come to the party with?
Maya.
Look, watch this. I can just add this up like this and play the video. Starting from, where I come from, probably don't get cracking till about 9 or 10.
Monifa, Bree, and Kenneka.
So Kenneka came with 3 other people. Are you sure they're people? Because they could have been clones.
They was all together. And Kenneka's mother car, correct?
Why he say clones? Clone meaning twins. Oh, this how Miss Teresa be winning, cause look, wait a minute, no wonder. No fucking wonder. Wait a minute.
Yes.
Was the car a clone? Because I'm trying to get to the bottom of this. But enough about what happened outside the room. Let's keep on talking about what happened inside the room.
Oh, let's see what happened inside the room.
I got from a reliable source, and I'm gonna give it to him. I'm gonna give it to Jed. I'm everything that I told y'all tonight. I'll be a fool. It'd be disheartened if I didn't share that with Jedediah, Lamar, Sheena, Latoria, all those names, Rico, all everybody that was out there. They deserve to know.
Respect to Latoria. Shout out Latoria.
They deserve to know. They deserve to have this, man. They deserve to have this, man. And I don't know what it is,
Right.
man, but it's hurtful.
This shit is
It's
crazy,
hurtful, man. It's hurtful, man. I done got so attached to this girl, man. I done got so attached to her, but it's hurtful, man. And I see why. I see why she was crying that night, man. But to be accused, trust me, man. I done did time, man, for something I never did before, bro. That's one of the hurtfulest feelings in the world. To know you did time, to know you incarcerated, and you sitting there and you can't even explain it because it never even took place. It never even happened. So I can't imagine being accused of something that you didn't do. That'll put a bit of taste in your mouth, especially when you out here standing next to you side by side, doing some working your ass off, free, trying to get some justice, not of your own. That's some tough shit to be accused of something. You know what I'm saying? And then you don't come back and say, okay, look, you mean to tell me that's not good enough for you to sit down at the table and talk? That's not good enough for you to put your difference to the side and say, I'm sorry? I tell anybody, I reached out to Pastor Wiley. They'll tell you I reached out to Pastor Rocky Pages and asked for the church. In 2 minutes, they said she can have the church for free, man. For free.
Wow.
I met her at the protest that night. I almost gave up that night. I met her at the protest that night, and I told her, I said, hey, mama, I'm the one that was on the phone with you. Me. I'm the one that was on the phone with you today. I'm the one that reached out and got the church for you for free. She looked at me with a mean look and told me, I don't want to talk. It took me about 45 minutes to regroup. I was in tears. I said to myself, somebody put something in her ear, man, and told her something about me or something, man. I don't know what it was, but that hurt it, man.
Yeah.
That hurt, man.
My question, are you going to the funeral Saturday? Huh? You going to the funeral Saturday?
I don't want to answer that, man.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Crazy.
No, you know, I want to go to the funeral so bad. I'm not saying I'm not going. I want to go, but man, how can you show your face knowing all the hard and all the hard work you've done? How can you show your face and to a family or to the mother, and she don't even want to even have a sit down with you. She don't even want to talk to you, not even 2 minutes.
Right.
You know, not even 2 minutes. And if you feel in a certain way, then everybody around you gonna feel a certain way. Now everybody turning their nose and everything up at you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, everybody's energy gonna be off.
Won't even be set right.
Yo, this shit right here, I really don't even know what to say no more, man. It's confusing. It make you think about your own, make you think about your nieces, your people's daughter, anybody else's daughter. Like it just hit home for a lot of people, man. And I'm really pissed because everybody was on board. Like it damn near it captured the whole world. And if it wasn't for people like Jedediah and other people, this story would have been under the rug.
Exactly, man.
And for this shit just to stop like that.
Exactly, man. Let me give you
What made you take your cell phone and go live?
You know all females like to go live when they feeling themselves.
Me personally, I always go live. Anywhere, anytime. I'm going live. What I do, but since Facebook blocked me, I just go live on other people's page.
Wait a minute, what did she just say?
So you weren't even on your page?
No, I was on Monique's page live.
So you went live on somebody else's page? Where in the hell have I heard this story before?
Throughout the entire video, you mainly kept the camera on yourself. Why is that to the people?
Maybe she thought she was pretty with her wrapping her glasses. You know how women be on social media.
I was half ex.
Well, I certainly wasn't going to say all of that.
You barely see me looking at the camera.
We can barely see you looking at the camera. Girl, all you was doing was looking at the damn camera. Girl, what kind of shit you was on?
See, the type of drugs I'm off that didn't make me like, oh, I can't defend myself. X don't do you like that. It make you alert.
Evidently not alert enough to know your friend is missing. How in the hell do you lose your friend?
And how many rooms was in that hotel?
Wait a minute, are you talking about the entire hotel? Please don't ask her that question. I don't think she's qualified to answer that question.
Y'all see that? It might sound funny, but Tregang letting y'all know this. He know exactly that's going, because everything matching up with Mike Larry. Look. He want Miss Teresa to contact him because of video he got Miss Teresa on. Miss Teresa like, I don't need you no more. Cause I'm finna get millions with these people. And left them, and these people was a part of the setup. Right? So look. They set it up through the family. Look who these niggas messing with, underage girls. This what I found out. And this been going on since Miss Teresa was an underage girl messing with older men that's highly intelligent when it comes to the pimp game. When it comes to the pimp game, right? So watch this. Look at the age difference. They all the same age. This what happened. Mike Larry's not kin to Miss Teresa. They might don't be kin to Miss Teresa, but they in the same goddamn organization Miss Teresa in. Just say like if you in the game, right? Just say, yeah, I'm from Missouri. And I'm ripping the Crips. So, if I go out of town, just say in New York and meet up with some more Crips, and you know what I'm saying? And when I meet up with some more Crips, they the Crips too. Right? They say they're gonna be the Crips too. This your out of town connection. Yeah, home, I'm in town. What you say? Yeah, I got a 19-year-old female man wanna get down. You know what I'm saying? She don't really want to get down, though. But, you know, we don't want to put some hardcore pimping because, you know, I know the bitch mama. That's how they going to talk. Excuse my French. But from the hood perspective, man, I know the bitch mama, man. You know what I'm saying, man? The mama going and everything. She got a down night living. No, that hoe going, too. You know what I'm saying? The real jaw jacker. She'll suck your dick. And you know what I'm saying? We can make some real bread without this. But man, look at Kenneka. She kind of fine, bro. You know what I'm saying? The shit we need. That's what I want. Well, man, look. If you gonna look, what do you think a nigga like this and gonna look at be like if the whole family is freaks and you got that one golden goddamn it goose in the nest, they want that. That's why they say they got videos and linking up. Talking about, let's tell the world we got a video. You see what I'm saying? If you don't see what I'm saying, then let me know you ain't from the hood and I can target you. With the shit that I know, I can target you, bruh. And get you out of here. And you will be another conspiracy theory. That's how they got away with it. You see what I'm saying? What if Tregang decide, let me go in my chat and pick out a victim? If I want to sell my soul, Tregang, yeah, this the devil talking, right? You want to get some clout? Yeah, I want some clout. You want the views? Yeah, I want some views. Sacrifice one of your loyalty moderators. Come in all the time. And this thing, you know, if I agree to it, watch how I make that a conspiracy. Man, y'all better wake up with this shit. Man, y'all better wake up with this shit, bro. I thought sacrifice was with Hollywood alone. I thought when you think about this shit come from Hollywood. No, this shit in the hood, in the gangs already. That's how they could recruit our children and make them stars. Yeah, let make them stars. You see what I'm saying? That just show you the devil is in our neighborhood. They made your child stars, and you know what I'm saying. And they control the rap game. Yep. Cause check this out. Look at these grown ass men. Watch this. If I tell the world right now, watch how many people believe it. He had sexual intercourse with Kenneka. He had sexual intercourse with Kenneka. And he had sexual intercourse with Kenneka. And just say if I got proof, watch how if I could tell everybody right now, not the Payal guy, but the new people, look, these people got something to do with Kenneka murder. Not like this. Not like how the way the news trying to perpetrate it to you like this. This. You don't think how the Illuminati run real deep? They YouTubers too. This what I didn't even know. Just say, if you go back, watch this. This is one thing I learned. If you go to the view count, right? And if you go to the view count, starting out with the news, the Illuminati, they control the media. This is what you get. Everybody that following Kenneka Jenkins case, they know they love conspiracy theory. Everybody love crime shows. The news turned into a crime show. Give you conspiracy theory. Look what they gave you. And look what time they gave you. This.
And tonight, that is why her family is not satisfied with the theory that she walked into the freezer on her own. Surveillance video shows Kenneka Jenkins walking with friends at the Crowne Plaza Hotel early Saturday morning. We see her a few hours later by herself. At one point, she stumbles out of an elevator. Later, she repeatedly hits the wall walking down this hallway. Another camera catches her running into a stairwell and then catching her fall. Video time codes appear to show Kenneka roaming the hotel for over an hour.
She's trying to find her way, and no one from Crowne Plaza Hotel responds to her.
Around 3:30 a.m., Kenneka enters a lower-level kitchen in the hotel.
Oh, so at 3:30 she entering the kitchen, and you got Bree her also, yeah. You see this? I'm finna stop it right here, gang. Right here. If Bree left at 12:26 and you got the news stating
She repeatedly hits the wall walking down this hallway. Another camera catches her running into a stairwell and then catching her fall. Video time codes appear to show Kenneka roaming the hotel for over an hour.
so she roamed the hotel for an hour. Look what Tregang just broke down. That mean when they brought Kenneka out that hallway at 12 something, when Bree leave at 1:20. At 1:20, they planning to get Kenneka somewhere out that hotel at 1:20, cause you got this. $130. So 12 to 1:30. That's why the news know how to play everybody. 12 to 1:30.
Hour.
She's trying to find her way, and no one from Crown Plaza Hotel responds to her.
Around 3:30 a.m.
Why he said no one from Crown Plaza respond to her? Cause look what he said. Kenneka would be entering the kitchen with employees. Meaning that when Fresh K said, yeah, I took those sheets and blankets up there. Uh-oh! Let's show at 12. Some. Booyah! That's at 12:33. Look what this show at 12:33. That's at 12:24.
Show Kenneka roaming the hotel for over an hour.
She's trying to find her way, and no one from Crown Plaza Hotel responds to her.
Around 3:30 a.m., Kenneka enters a lower level.
There's a lot of rooms in there, but
Oh shit.
I think he mean how many rooms inside the room. Exactly. You're gonna have to break it down for her a little bit better than that.
oh, you talking about in the room we was in?
Yeah, you had, was it a suite?
Because of how many people these YouTubers say was in that room, you would think they would have had the party at Never Neverland.
It was just, the room they got 2 beds.
Yeah.
That's the room we had.
Hold on. So let's clear this up.
Yeah, please clear this up, because this party done went from a room with 2 beds to a party that was held in a mini mansion.
Bro, people on social media saying like they was in another room.
People on social media saying people on social media also saying me. I'm still trying to figure out what damn room I was in.
It was not a suite. It was a little bitty room. Like
With 2 beds.
And watch this. Can anybody find him on the footage? That's the cold part about it. That man was cracking jokes, and that man on the footage the whole time. See that, Miss Teresa?
Bro, people on social media saying like they was in another room.
People on social media saying people on social media also saying me. I'm still trying to figure out what damn room I was in.
It was not a suite.
Yeah, he on the footage. Payow. Look. That's why I'm finna stop. When I read the Bible, I was like, I gotta stop entertaining the devil. Because a lot of people just want to see the devil work. Nobody don't want to see God work. See what I'm saying? Because I'ma stop it right here. He got every bit to do with the Kenneka Jigga case because of this. Huh? Huh? Every bit to do with this. Now you see why I ain't gonna say none. I did my research. No wonder why he cracking jokes. Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! No wonder why he went at King Rob. Wait a minute, I remember video when he went at King Rob, Jeffrey, McCray, and they went to Jeffrey McCray neighborhood where he was from. Since we know everybody, that's King Rob. So if you go to the neighborhood after King Rob, guess what they gonna say? We don't know no motherfucking King Rob. Who the fuck is King Rob? But if you go to the hood, who is Peso? Oh, that's Big Homie. That T.Y. and them folks. Yeah, that T.Y. and them folks. Yeah, related to Carnegie. They the BDs. Since they the BD, this is secret right here. That's why he can make jokes about it and get away with it.
Question, I don't think she's qualified to answer that question.
There's a lot of rooms in there, but
oh shit!
I think he mean how many rooms inside the room. You're gonna have to break it down for her a little bit better than that.
Oh, you talking about in the room?
Yeah, was it a suite?
Because of how many people these YouTubers say was in that room, you would think they would have had their party at Never Neverland.
It was just,
Never Neverland. See that? They had multiple rooms. If you've been doing your own research, you would be like, oh yeah, I already did to her story what she's saying what happened to Kenneka. I was looking over the paper reports and I'm trying to see if that was going on in room 926 allegedly, I want to know who made the call because they're going to go back to room 930. So that means room 930, you dig into that. That's why he get to say, yeah, they said I was in the room. What room I was in?
Was the car a clone? Because I'm trying to get to the bottom of this. But enough about what happened outside the room. Let's keep on talking about what happened inside the room.
What made you take your cell phone and go live?
It was because of what made her go on the phone to go live around about this time.
Let me give you an idea how far as viewers. I'm gonna give you an idea as far as viewers. Okay, now, if Mama go and she say something bad, I'm just using this as an example. If you saying something bad and you getting 300,000 views, all these people are seeing this and they thinking this negative thing that you're saying. You see what I'm saying? That ain't good, man. When you can just sit down, we can just sit down and just have a conversation with them. I think they deserve that. They stood out there just like I stood out there, man. I seen them working. Listen, it bothers me so bad to see this message, man, which I knew already wasn't true. But it bothers me how they played Jedediah and that man denied his mama. His mama was fighting for her life in the hospital. I don't know.
Miss Teresa had to make everybody believe Jedediah was a pedophile. So Jedediah, when he tell what happened to Kenneka, nobody won't believe him. Cause he a pedophile. No, nobody want to listen to no pedophile. Alright? That's why they was like, Mr. Teresa, you tripping. This public information people could look up. And Jedediah not no pedophile. This gonna come back on you.
I don't know if you know that. His mama was fighting for her life in the hospital.
Yeah, I remember him
but
saying
yet
that.
he was out there fighting for justice, not of his own, man. He was still out there. And then after that, he had to get to his mama. And then he has to get rest and reboot. He passed out there. Lamont, I've been working side by side with Lamont, even on the Laquan McDonald case. And when that mayor race come up, that's gonna pop up. That's gonna be looking out for that one too. That's gonna come back up in a little bit. The Laquan McDonald, but you know, Lamont was the face of that. If you haven't watched it, he was the.
So what make a long story short? Just say if I grew up with these niggas and grew up with Miss Teresa, we all smashed Miss Teresa. We all know Miss Teresa. She down before, like she said. But we get older and you have children. We're gonna keep repeating that process. Cause your mama is a freak. If your mom been in that lifestyle, and I'm finna shut the whole game down with this. If your mama is a certified freak, hot chick, jaw jagging, dick eating dog, and we all grew up together, right? What you think a nigga finna look at your daughter like? If they got control of the mother, they got control of the kids, bruh. Look at these niggas. Where his bitch and where his bitch. You'll never see that, bruh. Cause look what game they into. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Face of that. He was the face of that protest. Lamont was the face of that protest, man. They the ones that brought those people out. They worked hard. Mika Chapman, Sheena, Jedediah, Lamont, Natora, all of them, man, they worked hard, man. Day in, out, day in, out.
Yeah, you could tell, man.
Myself as well. We did it. Listen, man, I fell out with my family. I denied my kids. I have 2 autistic boys, man, that they won't even go to sleep until I get home. I'm coming home late because I'm here protesting. And I could be doing things with my boys, man. My boys are other students that just want to see their daddy.
You know all females like to go live when they feeling themselves.
Me personally, I always gonna laugh. Anywhere, anytime. I'm gonna laugh. That's what I do. But since Facebook blocked me, I just go live on other people's page.
Wait a minute, what did she just say?
So you weren't even on your page?
No, I was on Monique's page live.
So you went live on somebody else's page? Where in the hell have I heard this story before?
This exposed because you had access to Kenneka phone and Monique's phone. And Miss Teresa knew and Livernour and them had their phone contacting on their phone through Kenneka phone. Simple, bruh. So basically, all they doing, put it on the young girls. That's how some of these niggas think when they come to pimping. When they get caught up in prostitution, just say you got a young girl and you want her friend, but her friend ain't like that. and you tired of her friend coming around because you already bringing her around. We trying to make some money, but you bringing your friend around and she ain't trying to get down. We don't need her around unless she gonna get down. So once you figure out like, well, she ain't finna get down, that's when the setup finna begin. Now the friend finna set up the friend and get it so she can fuck with these niggas. Man, I'm so mad right now, bruh. Everybody know he ain't pimping. He'll be a trick. He a comedian, bro. Ain't nothing pimping about him. He a trick. He'll pay for a young bitch. Look at his looks, bro. He ain't walking on no motherfucking script, pulling no dimes, 8, 9s, and dimes. Ain't nobody come to see you, look. But these niggas that fuck with these young girls, come on, man. Miss Teresa had a pimp too. And guess who Miss Teresa pimp was? The same one that's on the footage. That's how much I did my research. Have you noticed Tregang been cutting up and telling y'all, ooh, family members involved and friends and organizations showing pictures, going ham, and nobody ain't taking that, and the family ain't trying to respond? What if I said, let me go set a GoFundMe? Maybe they'll get their attention. Cause if I can't get their attention now, if they money hungry, let me mention the money game. I got a donation, y'all. Y'all can donate $1. Let's see, can the family know I'm somebody respond then, cause they money hungry bitches. Look.
And I'm out here fighting for justice that's not of my own because it could have been mine. It could have been mine.
Not to cut you off, brother. See, everything that you just said, that shit, that I know that shit hurts you, and I understand, and I think that she should understand that shit hurt you, Jediah, Notora, Sheena, and Lamont, and the rest of them that I don't know, but shout out to you. And respectfully, she said about Jesus, I want to thank y'all. You know what? I'm not even gonna go there because I'm retarded like that. I'm very special, so let me not go there. But if you want to say things about Jesus, why? What would look? What's the saying? What would Jesus?
Why Jesus ain't got to pop up in it if it ain't got nothing to do with no cult activity? And I told y'all, man, these some devil worshiping motherfuckers, bro. They don't believe in Jesus. They don't believe in Jesus. Watch this. Look at his response. I can be confident and play this video. Never heard their response when they asked. I watched this video many times. But when they come to religion, when they talk about Jesus, listen to his response.
Jesus will sit down at the table, sit down and, just express your feelings and say sorry, apologize to one another, break bread, and start all over. But who, there's God right here, right? And there's a devil over there. So who's
Hi, y'all. You see what I'm saying? I can break down what he just said. Look. The devil gonna do what?
And what is?
Exactly.
Who's telling? Which one is it?
Exactly, man.
Which one? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yo. Sometimes.
And you got the pastor at the funeral, Miss Teresa friend, talk about the devil said sacrifice your daughter, Miss Teresa.
Sometimes I'm like, fuck it, but then again, it's like it's something new. Let me say this before I really forget, son. Let me say this before I forget.
Go ahead.
Just like there's new footage now. You can hear me, brother?
Go ahead.
It's just like right now when she was stumbling, like walking down that hall, and they were saying somebody was at the end of the hall. Now there's footage where somebody is at the end of the hall. beating up somebody on the floor. That could have been Kenneka.
And that's going to be on the footage. That's all I want to stop it right there. Because that's what's going to be on the footage. Remember when Jack said Kenneka was in the hallway and she couldn't stand right there and she was encountered by a security guard? This is what will be going on at 12 o'clock. Hello? Watch this. When Bree leave. When Bree leave. So when Bree leave, do this make sense?
Right? When she was stumbling, like walking down that hall, and they were saying somebody was at the end of the hall. Now there's footage where somebody is at the end of the hall beating up somebody on the floor. That could have been Kenneka, right?
It was always footage.
Before there wasn't no footage.
It was always footage at the.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But why are they fucking playing with our emotions, our...
Oh, the live. So, why do you think Miss Teresa never said about what that camera showed on the level? And not have Miss Teresa be like, show me that camera above the freezer. She never said that camera above that room, above the elevator. Right? Right? Look how they sound suspect now.
Because we are impulsive. We are reactive. We don't even think. Have most of the time we just snap. So they strategically playing with our brains. Why you think I put for those who watching, how many times why you think I put up so many fucking videos? Because it was confusing, and I personally wanted to find out and get justice for the family and for the viewers. So I put in a lot of hours, not for views, motherfuckers, because on my old channel I always had it. So I want y'all to get that through your thick ass skull. This is out of love. This is one of ours.
And it's funny why he would be got him on his live screen. They ain't related, but they work for the same company. Stupid motherfuckers, bro. Man, I gotta do a whole lot of cleaning up when it comes to the Kenneka Jenkins case. You see what I'm saying? Listen to this shit.
Throughout the entire video, you mainly kept the camera on yourself. Why is that to the people?
Maybe she thought she was pretty with her wrapping her glasses. You know how women be on social media.
I was half ex.
Well, I certainly wasn't gonna say all of that.
You barely see me looking at the camera.
We can barely see you looking at the camera. Girl, all you was doing was looking at the damn camera. Girl,
what video she was talking about? Because it ain't in TY live and it ain't in her live video.
What kind of shit you was on?
See, the type of drugs I'm off that make me like, oh, I can't stand myself. X don't do you like that. It make you alert.
Evidently not alert enough to know your friend is missing. How in the hell do you lose your friend?
And how many rooms was in that hotel?
Wait a minute, are you talking about the entire hotel? Please don't ask her that question. I don't think she's qualified to answer that question.
Why he say don't answer that question? Do I need to show y'all receipts of the room that made the call? Bro, this is crazy.
Alert.
Look, put it like this here. Y'all remember they had multiple rooms. 924, 926, 929, 930. Them rooms right there alone is in the paperwork, right? And there's more rooms after that. Look, listen to what he finna say.
Evidently not alert enough to know your friend is missing. How in the hell do you lose your friend?
And how many rooms was in that hotel?
Wait a minute, are you talking about the entire hotel? Please don't ask her that question. I don't think she's qualified to answer that question.
Why is she not qualified to answer that question? What? Guess what?
There's a lot of rooms in there, but
Oh shit.
I think he mean how many rooms inside the room. Exactly. You're going to have to break it down for her a little bit better than that.
oh, you talking about in the room?
Yeah, you had, was it a suite?
Because of how many people these YouTubers say was in that room, you would think they would have had their party at Never Neverland.
It was just, the room they got two.
Meaning they're gonna be in the room with a bunch of kids. Michael Jackson, Never Neverland.
Yeah.
That's the room we had.
Hold on. So let's clear this up.
Yeah, please clear this up because this party done went from a room with 2 beds to a party that was held in a mini mansion.
Bro, people on social media saying like they was in another room.
People on social media saying people on social media also saying me. I'm still trying to figure out what damn room I was in.
Oh, why would they say you will be in the room? It's old video circulating about that. Uh-oh. Keep that in mind. One thing about them YouTubers, they'll never say you was at the party if you never was there. See what I'm saying? Hey, y'all. You from Chicago. You from the West Side. I looked up his background. He from the West Side. He grew up with Miss Teresa and them. That's why nobody, check this out. You think you can make content about Western them and get away with it?
Not a suite. It was
Gang.
a big room. Like
With 2 beds, with double beds.
Double bed. Yeah, that type of suite.
Four beds, double bed.
Yeah.
So it wasn't another room, or was people in the washroom?
No. People weren't even in the washroom. We all see how packed it was. We was like clumped together.
So I must have not been on that part. I must have been on the deleted scenes. Wait a minute. Let's not get off track. Before we talk about people in the party, let's talk about what happened before the party.
Through the reflection of your shades, you had on shades.
Right.
You could see, was it a red jacket or a guy? Did he have on Tim's? I don't know. Someone laying on
a red Hulk sweater.
Oh.
Hold on, let me take notes. So somebody had on a red sweater.
Yeah,
red dude, Kenneka all the way over there. Monique.
Red dude, Kenneka already over there. And then you go back to this. 2 black hoodies and the red hoodie. So this when she gonna be coming to the door and man, this shit crazy as hell, bruh. And look what time this will be going on with her family. Fucking them. Leonora. Before Bree, look, after when Bree leave.